welcome guys, welcome back to my channel, which is long distance relationship and dating. I hope you enjoyed the last video. I just wanted to help me send this platform across the world by just like, subscribe and share. So while we go along, I just want you to continue to comment, share your views, and let us have a wonderful conversation. Right? Reliability is the topic that we are on, and this is a continuation of the last video. So I just want you to stay tuned. Help me to support my group, a non-profit group, which is Solid Youth Academy. This is a program that we help to develop young youths with their gifted talents and uneducated talents. So we help them to develop them to take on the brighter society. Right? So as we go into reliability, and I'll give you the definition from the last video. Reliability in a relationship. Being reliable, build that trust. Your friends and loved ones know that they can count on you to keep your word, be there when you'll say you will be, and do what you say you'll do. They can also feel secure that you'll be the same man or woman day after day, no matter what happens. Right? And I'll still stick on this scripture, which we got from the great book. And the scripture is Luke 16:10. One who is faithful in a very little is also faithful in much. And one who is dishonest in very little is also dishonest in much. Alright, so we're talking about reliability in the family, right? And I'm saying that in my point of view, that in some families, one or two persons may get the opportunity to venture maybe to a different country just to seek better for their kids and their family, loved ones, just the same. But at times you'll find that in the family, you'll find that some persons are not reliable, and you'll find that you have a lot of issues coming up, in the sense where persons may be overseas and they may be doing a lot of different jobs, 3-4 jobs, working tirelessly, sleepless nights. You know, they have to go through a lot of challenges, a lot of depression most times, and sometimes they do their best to try to help out back home, and then some persons just regardless of the efforts that they are putting in order to help. Alright, so some persons may want to develop themselves, because sometimes in life is the type of lifestyle that you pick up that may make you be less of a person, or in the Jamaican term where they call it, become worthless. That means at the end of the day you're working so hard and then you don't have nothing to show that this is what I've earned over the period of time, this is what I've invested in. And if you may fall and have nothing to bounce back onto, because some persons think that because they are in a good job or things are going their way now, that they believe that things are going their way now, that they can always live that type of lifestyle, or they take on a lifestyle which they see their friends going with. You know, they rent these expensive house, rent these expensive car, take up all these mortgages, which they can only manage to themselves, but just because they want to represent a lifestyle. Because in the States or in the foreign countries, basically if you're there and you're renting an apartment which you don't own, you're basically in the same level as any other person, you know. You understand? Once you don't own it, you understand? Once you have to pay rent. And I know a lot of persons are there living from birth and don't even who own their own home. Most of them, they still paying rent. You know what I mean? So basically, most times you find some persons they basically working that hard because they have a goal and they have a dream. You understand? And sometimes in the families, your own family, that breaks down your own goal and your own dream, right? Because for instance, you're trying to do some business at home. You understand? You trust in your family and you send your funds, and most of the times you find that persons would go and tell you a different price of the goods and those things, you know, tell you a high price, and then now when they receive the money, now they purchase it for a smaller price, you know what I mean? And then that is why most persons know what they do whenever they say they want to get something, they want to see evidence. So most times persons have to take pictures, but most times in the pictures still persons can take the pictures and then end up go and buy something else. You know what I mean? Something different. You understand? But being honest with your family members, being reliable, I don't see it that difficult. You understand? To do something good for your own. You know what I mean? That is why most persons migrate from the family and end up with strangers, you know, because they said most times strangers are better than family. You know what I mean? Some family will tear you down to the neck, and at the end of the day you wonder what are the benefits that they're getting out of it. How for you to tear down another person or hold down another person, how that benefits you in the long run. A person is trying in life and they may go and work and generate their funds and try to establish a business, and you come and you tear down that person's place, you kill that person. After you kill that person, now what is the end deal for you? You benefit, you smile, you laugh, your heart is happy because you get rid of somebody. So what? How that would benefit you? Because most time anything you do in life will turn around and come and haunt you back, right? So you just have to be careful, right, how you live in life. You understand? So basically it's just stating that bad mind is active. You know what I mean? It's better to have a pure mind and a clean heart, you know, and blessings will flow on you no matter how difficult the time is. You understand? You don't try to tear down another person. Do unto others as you would like them to do unto you, right? So it's hard to know that you migrate and you work so hard and then you try to establish something, and when you come back now, it's a total different thing that you're seeing. It's basically you got to start from scratch again, you know? Yeah. So stay tuned to my channel, look at the description, subscribe, and continue to share with your friend as I try to bring forth these quality information to you all.